told you I was gonna make a video, and I am. I'm disclosing everything, but I'm trying to get this loan. Well, as y'all can see, we made it to a new year. And nothing happened. Y'all been told that the rapture was gonna happen last year, and nothing happened. Y'all keep listening to the same people over and over and over again, fooling yourselves every single year. Y'all listen to the same people, and if they are not the same people, you will listen to someone that's new that will tell y'all things about the rapture happening, or will give y'all the exact date of when it's gonna happen, or give you a rapture puzzle of when it's gonna happen, trying to figure out a puzzle of the rapture. You know, everybody all over the world, everyone that's watching this video as we speak right now, as I speak, I am tired of all of you. You all don't listen. You do what you want to do. You don't care about change. All you care about is the same life. You care about the same stuff. You do the same thing every year, but you always bragging about a new year coming and you're going to do something different. But you're doing the same stuff that you did last year, in 2015, 2014, and on. You're doing the same thing every year. You're going to work, you're going to school, you're being a slave. I'm so sick and tired of you people that don't want to do anything to make this world, this earth, better. You're all making it worse. There is no aliens doing this. There is no creature doing this. There's no reptilian doing this. It's all you. Every single one of you human beings. Are making this earth a lot worse. Who's killing each other? Who supports gay people? Who supports all these things that's going on this earth? Who accepts it? Who accepts bad? Who accepts all these bad things going on this earth? Instead of y'all rejecting it, you're accepting it. You're accepting all the evil going on. You accept guns. You accept gay people. You accept rapists. A lot of you are starting not to care anymore about anything. You have no love in you. None of you do. No matter how many times you said you love somebody, you don't love them. You're just saying it to draw them into you, so they can be deceived, thinking that you love that person. And that person will never want to leave you because you deceive them into thinking that you love them. And you don't know what love is. What is love? Explain to me what love is. If y'all know what love is, explain it to me, please. Anyone in the comment section, explain to me what love is. Without listening to anything I said about it. None of y'all know what love is. None of you do. I am tired. There is no rapture. Rapture does not exist. Rapture is a man-made name. They've been using it for years to deceive you all into thinking that Jesus Christ is going to come and save everybody or the certain selected few people and leave everyone else here on the earth to suffer and die. You all been deceived. You all been lied to. Do you want to know why the rapture never happened? Because first of all, it don't exist. Second, you all have to wake the heck up and realize who you are. You have to know who you are. The reason the earth is not getting better is because of you. All of you. There is no love on this earth. It's evil. It's corrupted. It's negative. It's false love. There is no true love here. That's why people are killing each other, fighting each other, hating each other, raping children, and not caring about anything. Because y'all all lost. You're too busy going to work. You're too busy going to school. You're too busy doing the same thing every day. Every single day y'all do the same stuff. Do y'all get tired of waking up in the morning, having to go to work, supporting your family, trying to survive, using this fake money that they gave y'all to be slaves, into thinking this is normal, into thinking that you're supposed to go to work to make money to get what you want? Y'all accepting this. Y'all can do something about it, but you're too darn lazy. You're too scared. You don't want to think outside the box because of the Bible. You let all that stuff sink in. You're afraid of the truth. You accept lies. You rather hear a lie over the truth. And that's the truth. Because what I just said, you just got upset about it. And that's the truth. The truth hurts. Once again, y'all accept lies over truth. All of you do. All of you accept lies. I don't understand you people. I hate that I came here to try to save you all, to try to get y'all to understand things. I hate I volunteered to come here, to this earth, because I'm not from here. I'm not human. And I'm letting you all know that I'm not human. I'm not like you. The only reason I have your emotions or acting the way you act as far as cussing and doing stupid stuff like y'all do. It's because I've been here too long. I've been around y'all too long. I'm tired of being here. It disgusts me. It stinks down here. I hate it here, and I want to leave. But I have to do what I have to do. I volunteered to come here because I care about y'all. But I hate it here so much. I don't hate you. I hate it here. I hate what y'all became. I don't hate you. It's a difference. I hate what you become. I don't hate you. You're all loving people, but you choose not to love. You choose to hate. All of you choose to hate. You choose to use negative energy.
Sorry. That's the one.
Sorry about that. I was interrupted. I hate that I'm here. I hate I volunteered to come here to try to save you all. I'm suffering because of you. I want y'all to understand something about me. I am love. I am not unconditional love. I am everlasting. Unconditional love has a condition. So don't ever say you have unconditional love for someone, because it has a condition. I have endless love. I am love. Me. Y'all don't know what love is. I do. I'm tired of hiding who I am. Because I feel y'all gonna come against me, talk about me. I used to let that get to me. I used to think like, I ought to tell everybody the truth. That they would think I'm crazy. That I would lose a lot of people, which I already lost a lot of people anyway. So, that doesn't make any difference. I'm going to tell y'all something. The truth. I don't care who believes me or not. It matters not if you believe me or not. I know who I am. I'm not going to let any one of you human beings deceive me into thinking I'm like you when I know who I am. Just because you don't know who you are does not mean you should bring me down and make it seem like I don't know who I am when you don't know who you are. So none of you human beings out there can tell me anything, because I know the truth. I know truth. I don't know lies. I know lies, but I know truth. I'm not taking in lies. You're taking in lies. I'm taking in truth. But I also know the lies you've been taught, because I was taught the same lies. If you understand what I just said. You're a Jesus Christ person. He's still here. He never went to heaven. He's still here. He's been reborn over and over and over again, trying to save you all. He is not in heaven. He's not talking to anybody. He's still here. What people are talking to is either angels or the Father himself. You're not talking to Jesus or Yeshua, because Jesus is not his real name. You're not talking to him. He's been here the whole entire time. He's been looking for a wife. That's what the Bible speaks of as far as the bride. You're all not the bride. You're all not the ones he's going to marry. It don't make any sense for him to marry a man and a woman. That's what y'all been taught. You've been taught that he's going to marry you, men, and that he's going to marry you, women. He's going to marry the church. If he's going to marry the church, that means he's going to marry everybody in the church, as in women and men. It doesn't make any sense. He's looking for a wife. Jesus, Yeshua, whatever you want to call him, was not white. He was a dark-skinned man. He was brown-skinned, whatever you want to call it. He didn't come here to die for your sins. It doesn't make any sense for the Creator to send His Son to die for you. Doesn't make any sense. Yeshua, or Jesus, or whatever you want to call him, was sent here because he volunteered to come here. He come here to tell y'all the truth. 2,000 years ago, he came here to tell you the truth. He came to tell you who you are, what you're capable of doing, making the earth a better place. He also came to tell you who he is. When he wasn't accepted who he was because he was dark-skinned, and by him telling everybody the truth and spreading it, he was killed because of it. He was killed because, first off, he was dark-skinned. Second, he's telling all of you he's the Son of God. Thirdly, he's spreading the truth. He didn't come here to die for you. He came here to volunteer to save you all, to tell you all the truth. He came to tell y'all who he is and to spread the truth on what you're capable of doing. If you all come together in love, in peace, and use your godly powers that you have, this world will be a better place. If you never come together, this world is going to keep falling apart. It's going to keep fading. It's going to keep dying. Because you're not doing anything about it. That's why this earth is dying. Because you're allowing it to die. You're killing yourselves. You're accepting age. Jesus, or Yeshua, whatever you want to call him, never aged. He always looked the same. He never got old looking. He always looked young. Back then, a long time ago, 2,000 years ago, the world was not corrupted, as in it wasn't contaminated with all these chemicals and everything you see. So back then, it was easy for Yeshua to tap into his abilities, as in what he did back then: heal people, bring food to people, walk on water. He couldn't use his full abilities because he's so powerful. He could only use a certain percentage, and he only used 1% of his ability. I'm letting you all know that right now. He only used 1%. Because his flesh can't handle his abilities. It can't handle his power. So he only used 1%. Probably not even 1% of it. That was probably going into 1%. That was just a teensy-weensy bit of his power. A demonstration, I would say. Just to prove to y'all who he is. He only used a portion. The smallest of things. Not to fly around and all that stuff. Not to pick up the heaviest house and everything. Not to use a beam of energy to penetrate the earth or anything like that. He only used what he needed to use to show everybody who he really is, as far as saying he's the Son of God. He had to prove it, and he did. He still walks this earth. He dies and he comes back every time. He been here way before y'all even was taught, as in basically he came here that one time to die for everybody. No. He's been here longer than what you think. He's been here for 3,000 years or 2,000 years. 3,000 years. Probably more than that. He's been here since the Garden of Eden. He's been here for that long, since the earth was first created. Adam and Eve, or Eve and Adam, because she was created first, then Adam was created. He's been here for that long, all the way to now. You all have seen him. You look at him all the time on YouTube. He looked like a regular person, a regular man. He was never this beautiful man that everybody speaks of. He looked like a regular man. He didn't age. He's love. He's not human. He's human on earth, but he's not human. He's not from here. He was sent here from the Creator. So if he was sent here from the Creator, what is that telling you? He's not from this earth. He's not human. He took in a human form, of course, to blend in with you. And I can tell you this, he's tired. He's suffering because of you, because you're not awakened. Once you awaken, he will be free. Depends on the Creator. It depends on if the Creator wants to take her son back, or his son back, when the time is right. Hopefully it's real soon. But he's tired, he's suffering. He's been patient with everybody. He's been spreading the truth ever since he's been on YouTube. All of you have seen him, but all of you don't want to believe him, because he's like a regular person, because he don't have much, because he lived with he lived with people. He doesn't have his own. He's not wealthy. He doesn't have his own church or anything. He's just a regular guy. He's been in your face the whole time, and y'all been mistreating him. No matter how much mistreating y'all done to him, he still spreaded the truth to y'all. No matter what y'all said to him, no matter how y'all thought about him, no matter how crazy you thought about him, he still was telling you the truth. He still was telling you the same truth. Never switched anything out. For years, he's been telling y'all truth. He's been corrupted. But he's also realized who he really is now. It took him a long time to realize who he is. It was hard for him to accept it. But now he knows who he really is. And he's been in your face the whole time. He was never Peter. He's been told he was Peter. But that Peter was just to protect him. To not put out who he really is. Because if he was to put out who he really is, the government would kill him. The government will be on him. Will be after him. He has never lied to you, not once. You're all going to ask him to prove it. He can't. But you know what? There are some people out there that believe in him. Just like a long time ago, 2,000 years ago, Only a few people believed who he was. Only a few. Just like today, only so few people believe him. They also post comments stating they believe him. And the rest of them talk about him. I'm letting y'all know who he is. I'm not hiding anymore. I'm tired. I am so tired. I have tried to awaken y'all so many times throughout the lives that I lived. The only reason I'm going to work is because I have to. Because if I don't, I would get put out of this house. So I have to be a slave. I have to go to work. I have to live earthly like y'all do. Because y'all wouldn't be lazy and not do anything about nothing. Y'all don't listen. That's why this earth is bad now. Because you don't listen. You're hard-headed. You don't listen to me. I have been telling y'all for a long time. It takes you to change this earth. Not Jesus or Yeshua. He's been here. Why do you think the rapture never happened? He's been here. Suffering. Watching y'all every day. Doing the same stuff. Not making a change. Doing the same stupid things. That's not changing this earth at all. Y'all tired, but y'all expect him to come and save you when he's already here. And he can't leave until his mission is completed. So, y'all need to wake up. He's not perfect on this earth because he's been corrupted by you. And he's tired of seeing these things. He's tired of being corrupted. He wants to leave. He's tired of being a slave. He's homesick. He put out videos of seeing these beings in the sky. Drew a picture of it for y'all to see. He drew a picture for y'all to see his basically parents, his gods, or whatever you want to call them. His father, mother. His wife cheated on him. His wife kept his kid from him. And none of y'all believe him. He never asked y'all for money. But y'all believe everybody else out on YouTube that asks you for money. Telling y'all when the rapture is going to happen. Y'all believe them. There is no rapture. There's no rapture. That's why you're still here. Until you wake up, that's when you will be free. They're going to keep deceiving you every year, letting you know is a rapture is going to happen, rapture is going to happen, rapture is going to happen. They're going to keep doing this every year to you because you're being an idiot. You're not thinking straight. You need to wake up and listen to me instead of listen to them. You will never be free. You will always be their slave until you wake up yourself. Believe who you are. You're more than what they told you. You're not just human. What do you think your body heat is? Your body heat is energy. You're more than that. You're not as powerful as Yeshua. You never will be. But you are special. And he's letting you know. You have abilities of your own. If you all come together, you can take over this earth and make it a better place. It will go back to the way it was, a garden. It will go back to being a garden. What do you think you see grass for? What do you think you see these flowers and all these trees and everything? All around the world. Excuse me. Sorry about that. I was talking to my girlfriend. So to the prime creator or my father, I know you all watching this video. I'm letting you know that I'm tired of being here. That I've been here since the beginning. And I understand and know who I am now. And I don't want to come back here again. Once you take me home, I don't want to come back here. I know I'm going to take over the kingdom because you told me. And I'm ready to come home. Whether everybody believes me or not, I don't care. I'm speaking to my father. I'm not speaking to you people. I want to come home. I'm tired of being here. I see y'all in the skies all the time, spaceships. When everybody think y'all evil, that's the point of the government bringing out these movies of aliens attacking humans all the time. So everybody can think they're evil, which they're not. They're my people. They're your gods. I'm about to go to sleep. It is 2 in the morning. I need to be at work at 6:30 in the morning. Why would I waste my time doing this? Why would I do all these things just to waste time? Which there is no time. There is no rapture. You can say what you want. You can say I'm being corrupted. You can say whatever you want. I don't care what you humans think of me. I don't care what you humans say about me anymore. I'm done hiding. So, you government people, now you know who Yeshua is. He's right in front of your face. I just disclosed everything. Y'all thought he was in heaven the whole time. And I know y'all gonna use the Bible where it says that if anyone says that he's Christ, that he's basically not. But like I said, the Bible is not speaking the full truth. It mixes in lies with the truth to make it seem like the whole Bible is the truth. And that's the truth. Y'all can believe what y'all want. I don't care who thinks I'm crazy now, because there was some of you that actually believed who I am. Now I'm disclosing it to you, telling you. This is all I have to say. So now y'all know the truth. I don't age. I am love. Love is power. And depending on how you use love, for good or bad. But in this case, it's been used for bad. That's why this world is messed up. Which means there is no love on this earth. Let me take that back. There is love on this earth. There's no love in you. You people have no love, true love, in you. That's why this earth is corrupted. Because of you. You're killing it. You're killing yourselves. If love was here, there would be none of that. There would be peace. There would be love. There would be no killing animals to eat them. You'd be eating fruits and vegetables. You would pluck fruits from the garden, different types of fruits. We'll be trading instead of using money. Instead of being a slave or working, we'll be free. We won't have to worry about anything. We'll be free. We won't have to work. You'll be doing things that you like to do. If you want to build something because you want to, you do it because you want to do it. Not because you have to put food on your table, to get money and everything. You'll be doing what you want to do. If you stop going to work, if you stop going to school and all these things, stop buying stuff, the earth would change. You would change. Everything would change. They need you to survive. They need you to keep this lie going, to keep the school going, to keep stores going, to keep this deception going. For you to think that all of this is actually what you're supposed to be living in. If you stop going to work, who would be selling food to people, meat to people, contaminated foods to people? Who would be selling it? Who would be shipping it? No one. They will not be able to kill any more animals. Everything will slow down because no one is going to work. Everybody is at home, not working. If you're not working, who's answering the phone calls? Who's taking orders? Who's doing all these things they do at a job that y'all doing right now? Bank tellers, all these things. Who's doing it if you don't go to work? Who do they have if you don't go to work? No one. They will have to go out of business. There will be no more killing of animals or nothing. You will all be free. You'll be building your own house or whatever you'll be doing. This earth will go back to the way it was, a garden. The earth will be clear. You will have your natural abilities. You'll be able to heal each other. You don't need these doctors. Why y'all go to the hospitals for? They're not healing you. The drugs they give you is drugs. It's just to contaminate you. It doesn't heal you. The drug, it just messes with your body in order for you not to feel that pain, but the pain is still there. You're just not feeling it because of the drug. So the drug is not healing it, it's just preventing that pain for you to feel it. And then y'all thinking the next day, oh, that it helped. No, it didn't help. It didn't help. You're not being healed by these doctors. You don't need surgeries and all these things if you all realize who you are and you can heal yourself. You can heal each other. But once y'all get to that point of being free, I won't have to be here anymore. But until then, I have to still try to wake y'all up. And y'all know what I'm saying makes sense. A lot of y'all can feel in y'all gut. And when you feel something in your gut, is your spirit. When you feel a good feeling in your gut when I'm talking to you, that's your gut's telling you that I'm telling the truth. And you know it. You know I'm telling the truth. You can feel it. Y'all need to stop going to work. Y'all need to stop going to school because school is another dumbed down system. They're not teaching you anything. They're teaching you how to work for them. That's it. They're not teaching you who you are. They're not teaching you how to be a better person and all these things. They're not teaching you none of that stuff. They teach you how to work for them, how to keep the system going. So, generation after generation, going to school and going to school, going for this and going for that to college, is to keep this system going. Is to keep it going. To have doctors, to have lawyers, to have judges, all these things, to keep it going, to keep the system going. So y'all can be deceived in it. Because if all you stop going to school, if all you stop going to work, all of this will end. It will take all of you to stop. And in an instant, the same day you all stop going to work, the same day you all stop going to school, the whole earth will change. Nothing will be hidden anymore. You will all be free. The government can't kill 7 billion people on this earth. If you all want to fight for something, fight for your freedom. Because you're not free, you've never been free. Fight for it. Instead of going to these wars and all you gangster people out there that's killing each other. Stop killing each other and work together. Free yourselves from these prisons, these ghetto places that you're in. Free yourself from it. Go out there and make this earth a better place. You always say a new year, you're going to do this and do that. What you need to do, everybody, is stop going to work, stop going to school, make this world a better place yourself. You need to change it. Not Yeshua, you. He just came here to let you know who you are, to change it. Your earth. This is your place. He wants your earth to go back to the way it was. Just like the Creator. We want you all to be free. That's why I'm still here. To help you. Trying to help you. No, I'm not being fake. If I were being fake, I'll be talking real politely. That's being fake. I'm still being myself. I'm still myself. I'm working on stop cursing a lot. I'm working on it, and my girlfriend is helping me with that, and I thank her for it. And I believe she's the one for me. Stop going to work, stop going to school, and free yourself. Stop. You don't need to go to work. You don't need to go to school. Without all them things, yes, of course, your lights will go off and everything. But things will be better. Things will change. They can't kill off everybody on this earth. They can't. There's only so little of them and so much billions of you. What are you afraid of? Why are you just sitting there being lazy? That's the point of these foods and TVs and game systems, is to make you lazy so you won't do anything about it. You want to depend on Yeshua to do something about it. He's not going to do anything. He can't. He's just like you right now at this moment. He's in his flesh, so he can't do much. You have to realize who you are. I know who I am. I just told you. You have to realize who you are. You're more important than what you think. You're special. You have abilities yourself. You have to believe it. You have to awaken yourself. You don't need to read the Bible. You don't need to be praying. Basically, get on your knees and begging. You're begging to the Creator. Why would the Creator want you to beg to Him for? Don't make any sense. Stop begging and do what you have to do. The Creator is not doing anything for you when you get a car that you so-called prayed for and you got it 2 or 3 years later after you had started working and saved up your money to get that car. The Creator didn't do that. You did it. That wasn't a blessing. That was something that you did. When you was dreaming of getting this big, huge house, you prayed for it, right? But you got a job, a good paying job. But before you got that good paying job, you went out to go get the job. The Creator didn't give you that job. You got yourself that job by going out and getting it. Then you was thinking of getting this big house. You saved money for that house. Then, after you saved money for the house, you bought the house. Which means you did everything yourself. The Creator didn't do anything for you. You did it yourself. No blessings or anything. You did it. The Creator didn't do it for you. You did it. So stop praying. Because none of the prayers is being answered. And you wonder why it never be answered. Because it's not being answered. Stop praying. Stop begging. We don't like when you beg. As far as being basically a slave. You're getting the things that you want and need is because of you. It's not because of the Creator. It's because of you. Stop kneeling. That's being a slave when you kneel to somebody. This is it. This is it. 48 minutes of truth. I told y'all everything. Y'all know how to believe me. I don't care. But this video will go on and everybody else will see it. And they will see all my past videos. And they will all put 2 and 2 together. Y'all been seeing him the whole time. It's been in your face. He never asked y'all for anything but just to listen to him. Just listen. And if you listen, I guarantee you, you will not regret it. But y'all scared. Y'all afraid. That's why you keep coming back to this earth. When you die, you come back here. Because you haven't been taught a lesson yet. You come back here. You don't go to hell. You come back here. And until you wake up, you're going to keep coming back here. Until you wake up. Wake up. The earth is not going to change until you do. There is no rapture. They're going to keep deceiving y'all into thinking that. Go on YouTube right now and look up somebody else that's going to say the rapture now is in 2018. Look it up. I guarantee you, you're going to find it. Look it up. You're going to find another person or the same person that's going to say, now the rapture is in 2018 now. February 28th, be prepared. Or I got a word from the Lord. I got a word from the Lord in 4 sentences of what he said to me. Wake up. This is it. This is all I have to say. Now it's up to you all to make a change. Now you all know there is no rapture. There isn't. But there is an event. But it's not the rapture. I love you all, and I always will. But now I have to go back into being a slave. So, I'm about to go to sleep and get ready to be a slave tomorrow. Because y'all don't want to wake up. You all had to wake up tomorrow to be a slave because you don't want to wake up. Because you don't want to go to work. You all have to wake up and go to be a slave. Because you don't want to listen to a regular person like me. Now, if I was the president and tell you all these things, you would listen. If I were NASA and told you all these things, you would listen. There's a dome over this earth. You can't see beyond because of the dome. That's why you see a dark sky at night. That's why you see blue skies in the day. It's a projection. The moon is not real. It's part of the dome. It's part of it. That's why when you see the moon, you can see blue when you look directly. Do this for me. When you look directly at the moon in the daytime, look at the moon. You're going to see blue parts. Blue, you're going to see the sky behind the moon. You're going to see blue right through the moon, which means it's not solid. It's a hologram. The moon is not real. That's why the moon can do so much things. It can be half like this. It can be like this. It can be like this. It can do so much things. All that with very high technology. You see shooting stars because of this technology they have above you. That sky you see, that blue sky, them stars that look so realistic, that look like so-called space, is 5th dimensional technology or 6th dimensional technology. That's why it looks so realistic to you. The fireballs that be so-called going around in the sky and people actually see a bright light that come out of nowhere. You don't see it from outer space until it get inside the earth for some reason, right? Like, for instance, at nighttime, do y'all see a big, huge fireball coming in? No, of course you don't. You see it when it's, for some reason, you see the fireball when it's in the earth. You don't see it before it comes in the earth. You see it when it's in the earth. Why is that? You should be able to see these rocks that they tell y'all about in the sky before it hits. But they always tell y'all that these comets hit a long time ago. If these big huge rocks left these big huge craters, where is the rock? It should still be sitting there like these mountains, right? These mountains are comets or asteroids too, right? Through all of our lifetime, have you ever seen a rock hit the earth? They always say it blew up in the sky and particles flew everywhere. Of course, particles of rocks they placed for you to believe that it was a comet that hit, that blew up in Russia in 2013. That wasn't a comet. It was basically a hologram. And when it happened, that technology was so advanced, it made shock waves and everything else. They had to make it realistic to make y'all think it was a comet. A rock. They say we live in outer space and all this other stuff. Why can't we see different colors? Why can't we see other planets or anything like that? You know what's really stupid that y'all believe, that you believe? The sun, and we rotate around the sun and all this stuff. Think about this. The sun is this big, and the earth is this small. This is the sun. This is the sun. And this is earth. If the earth is that far away from the sun, why, when you look at the sun, it's only like this? The same size as the moon. The sun is not this big when you look in the sky. It's like this when you look in the sky. And the sun is made of fire? Well, how come? How come I could look at this? I can look at it without getting blind. Without it messing with my eyes. When you look at a forest fire, you can look at it. You can actually look at the fire without it blinding your eyes. The sun don't look like this though in the sky. It don't look like this. You don't see flames coming out the sun when you look at this. The sun look like this. The sun looks like this. Call me a liar. Does the sun look like this? Or does the sun look like that? You see how you've been deceived? Now it's 58 minutes. I have to go to sleep. I love you. I just disclosed everything. It's the truth. Believe it or not, I don't care anymore. I have to go be a slave because of you. Tomorrow. And so on until you wake up. So I appreciate it. I thank you for that. I still love y'all. I'm homesick and I want to go home. I don't belong here. It's so hard for me. It really is hard. Because I know I don't belong here. Have a nice, I guess, life.